pulled some clips of Drew Lock. Take a look at his throwing motion, decision-making, anticipation, and possibly get some type of idea of the level of competition he's playing. I love the fact that he's posted highlights of himself throwing into the seams. That's not something you normally see from quarterbacks. They'll want to post the touchdown passes, but these are some good clips of him throwing into the seams, determining whether the receivers are open, capped, or not. But let's go back to the beginning here. This is just a little quick route, one-step throw. That's pretty simple. Most people are going to be able to make that. Now here is a four vertical concept, and you're going to send this receiver down the numbers. He's going to go there. He's going to go up that seam. And he's going to go up the other numbers. What the quarterback is looking at is this player here, the skiff player, the seam, the curl to the flat. And if he can get his receiver on the inside of him with his back turned, he's going to throw the ball on a laser into that seam. And what they'll do is put this man in motion, or not motion, but make the play action fake there. The quarterback then will sight the skiff player, and if he's open, hips are turned, he's going to let it fly. And here's our skiff player. He's looking at him. The anticipation tells him that this route is going to be open right there, and he's going to throw it on the end of his drop. It's open, lets it throw. That's a good anticipation read, good throw and catch. Now here we are again. He puts the ball again into the middle of the field, anticipating where the receiver will be and whether he's going to be open or not, based on his reads. Tough to see his receiver read on this, but based on his footwork, he made the read and made the throw. There's your 1, 2, and now you should be letting it go. There it is right there, letting it go on time. Probably was reading this linebacker there. As you can see, he's got route side space. If you got the route side space, you're going to go ahead and let it go. Show you here a little bit of his throwing motion. Again, into the seam. Now, what I don't particularly like alright, there's his plant foot is down here. Now that's going to be perpendicular with his target, which is good. Now his lead foot, or his target foot, is going to be slightly inside of that line and going at the target, so that's good there. Feet are good. Notice the short stride. Feet are on the line, and that front step is about 6 inches, so that's a good. Whoa, that. So the feet are good. Now here's your pre-pass triangle right here. Notice the elbows sitting on what's called the shelf right there. Now the next thing you want to see is an L transition. So this elbow, with that forearm, you want to see it in a L shape. Right there. See there, he's got a little Tim Tebow in him. See how the ball drops down? Right there. He puts the nose of the ball down. You don't want to do that. See how that nose is now down? He's dropped the ball. So you want to have this forearm, instead of this direction, he needs to get that forearm in this direction. So see, got the ball in the pre-pass right there. Now, what that arm should do is raise straight up instead of, now he drops it down. So you don't want to do that. See how it drops right there. Now you got to bring it back up to get to your L. See, there's the L right there. That's the L you want to be in. Right there. The elbow is getting ready to come over the top, shoulders straight out, and the forearm is going in the air where the ball is now. Notice the tip of the ball is now angled up at a 45 degrees where you want it. That's why the ball flies. Then he lets it go. So that little drop of the ball is going to cost you a little bit of time in order to get the ball out successfully every time. So there it is again. Got good feet. I like the short step. Right there. Short step. Look at that, he's on the line. And that's first front step. Lead foot is out there just less than a yard. That's perfect. Now see that? Just right here. Ball's in the triangle. Now, right here, this part of his arm needs to come straight up with the ball, getting over the top of his ear. Notice he points it out first and then rotates it up, then gets into the L. So there's an extra step there. To get directly into your L and then lets it fly. But once he gets there, notice that elbow right here, you call this the lead elbow, is out in front of his shoulder and over the top. That's going to let him throw the ball down what we call the 18-inch hallway. Just like you were standing in your hallway in your room or in your house. If you try to throw it sidearms, you can't throw it. But if you throw it down the 18-inch hallway, you're going to have to get your elbow over the top and in front of your shoulder. Overall, I like him.